Welcome, miners. We are one. We are everything. The sect will lose. The people stand tall.
I don't know. What's happening, guys? What's going on? How's everyone doing? It is Saturday, and today's Saturday, right? It feels like I haven't streamed for like ever. Did I miss last Sunday? I don't remember what's going on. Past couple days, I've been sick, and the wildfire smoke has been killing me. My stomach's still a little sore. My headache's gone now, though, so that's good. But yeah, it's been some crazy past few days. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even remember anything from a couple days ago. But how's everybody doing? What are you guys all up to? It is Saturday. Yeah, I missed last Sunday? Okay. So yeah, I did miss one. I don't know. It feels like it's been like forever. But we'll see what happens. Let's do a quick roll call, see what we got in the house here. Doesn't look like too many people showing up today. We'll see what happens. All right, where's my buttons? Click that one off, on. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. Budweiser. Right off the start here. Why is that on? That's so weird. Everything's messed up. J Mining, what's going on? Geronimo Martins Fabrigues, welcome. The Pirate. Ogre MGTOW, pray for me. I have to take my 86-year-old mother to the hairdresser today. 3 hours with a bunch of wacky women. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Hopefully you're not watching this and you're on speaker or something, because, yeah, don't worry. You guys are all good over there. All right. Chirish, what's going on?
Rud Putz.
Rud Putz is in the house, and we're moving on. Sherlock, the Pirate again. Sling Buzz, scrolling through. Skirm, what's happening? Chan Coin, what's going on? CC. Travis Kungus. Andres 23007. Whoa, not much chat today. That was a quick one. That was nice and easy. Done, settled. Panda must be streaming right now or something. I'm not even sure. But anyway, how are you guys all doing today? It's Saturday. So we're going to go over a few things. Obviously, we got KASPA ASICs are coming online now slowly. We haven't seen too much hash rate. I'm actually surprised where it's at. I didn't even notice the KASPA hash rate go up until like today. People have been getting them now for about a week. Just the KS0s, as far as I'm aware. Sounds like the KS1s did ship. The 2s should be shortly behind it. And the KS3s from Ice River. Remember, that's not the Bitmain ones. No, there's two models going on here. Bitmain isn't until like August or something. But Ice Rivers is shipping in the middle of July or something. So next month. So we'll see what happens. But we didn't even really go up that much anymore. It's back down. We're at 1.17 petahash of the total network online right now. Yesterday when I did my numbers, about 1.15, and then I haven't done any KASPA numbers for quite a while now, like a few weeks, maybe a month. I don't even remember last time we talked about in a live stream, and we're still about 1.15. So it's been holding pretty steady in the hash rate department, even with these ASICs starting to come. So it's still going to come down to, obviously, a lot of people haven't got theirs yet. They're getting orders out, and we'll just have to wait to see what the final hash rate will look like. And based on predictions with Bitmain's KS3 alone, just the KS3 from Bitmain alone, because I don't really expect Ice River to really have a mass production amount of them. So it's still a lot of uncertainty how many they have. They could have a crap ton. We have no idea. But we know Bitmain doesn't care about markets. They just want to sell as many miners as possible. I don't know how many they're going to sell. You're definitely going to have to be rich to purchase Bitmain's miner at like $50,000. But, they'll flood the market with as many as they can. And with 5,000 of those coming online, in the video the other day, it looks like about 42 petahash worth of miners. And we're only at 1.17 petahash. So, that's like almost 42 times the hash rate that's currently based on what we have right now. That's a big hash rate boost coming on, but those things still look profitable even at those numbers in the current price. But what do you guys think about all these crazy ASICs coming online for that? And I just wanted to look at, what was I going to look at here? I don't even remember. Where's the Bitmain ASIC here? KS3 Bitmain. Let's look at this beast. Engage. There we go. Oh wait, I went to ASIC miner value. I want to go to Bitmain's website. Right here. There we go. LTC, Dodge, KASPA. There it is. This guy right here. Like, who has, like, seriously, does the average miner just have $50,000 to throw down? Plus you got import fees and everything on top of this. This thing's gonna be said and done with shipping and everything. It's probably gonna come down to like $55,000-$60,000, and you know, in Canada, it's probably gonna be like an $80,000 miner almost. That's gonna be absolutely insane. That is so expensive. That's just crazy. I can't even think about it. $80,000 Canadian is probably what this is gonna work out to. That's just insane. I think it makes it hard as possible for the little guy. Yeah, it definitely makes it very hard for the little guy, especially for KASPA miners. Again, I don't know, are large farms going to buy this? Maybe. I feel there's a crap ton of KASPA FOMO right now with these ASICs just because the profitability looks so high. Now, if we look back at KA3, we can see what happened there. What was it, the KA3s? What did they say they were going to make it first? It was anywhere between like $65 to $100 a day or something. And then about a month or two later, they're down to whatever they are now, like $6 after power. So, you know, the Kadena has obviously been bleeding out. Who knows if it has a future or not? I don't know. Hopefully it does. Obviously, for all of us miners out there, hopefully Kadena comes back and does something. But, you know, they had a massive pre-mine. And that's probably just slowly bleeding out. When it did hit that bull run there and it shot up to like $23, it pretty much looked like a pump and dump. Up, gone. So who knows? Will it recover from that? No idea. Hopefully it does. But it's almost looking like KASPA can support the hash rate better than Kadena did. And it's interesting to think that because the KA3 was a step up from other ASICs on the network. This is a step up from the GPUs. That's why the profitability is looking so huge here, is because you got GPUs and you got the FPGAs online as well. But then all of a sudden you're bam, straight to an ASIC with a network that is majority GPU right now. So you're seeing that huge boost due to that fact. So the number of profitability is definitely going to drop a lot once they go online. But it's still looking like it's going to be able to absorb a lot of that. Where's my sheet? I don't even have it up. I don't have the stream ready at all. I must still be half out of everything. Let's go into KASPA ASICs here. We'll kind of have a peek-see. Oh, I don't have the right screen for any of this. This one? Nope. This one? Yeah, I guess that one works. That one works. So here is KASPA now based on the other day. Oh, and this is this is looking at so this is the KS3 right now. Check this out. This is insane. And this is kind of the big deal here. So KS we're gonna go to Ice River here. I'm gonna go to Ice River. We're gonna run through their things right quick here. Open, engage. All right. So now here's the difference between the Bitmain ordering their ASIC, which is the best ASIC. You can't deny that. Bitmain is making the most efficient, most powerful ASIC out there. Ice River definitely has some good ones. But the thing with Ice River, I feel the people, now we didn't know, we had uncertainty. We don't know if these things are legit, yada, yada, yada. But I feel the people who ordered these ones are probably going to be better off than everyone that ordered the Bitmain and stuff later on in terms of ROI values. Now, actually, the KS3 and the KS3L, I was doing some numbers the other day, and let me bring up my phone. I think I saved it in there. This is kind of interesting to look at. Like, you know, we talk about, you know, some people, it's all about efficiency. With me, it's about efficiency, but also you got to cater some price in there. If it's like 5 times the price at something that's a little more efficient, then it might be worth getting something that's a little less efficient, but the price is a lot lower. And that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Now, when it comes to like the Jazz Miner versus the E9, you know, I'm okay with, you know, a 1.6x or whatever markup for the double efficiency. That's a totally different thing. Here, we're looking at, this is crazy difference in pricing here. So I'm just trying to find it. Where do I have it? All right, so let's take a look at this. Look at the KSL. The KS3L here. This thing is coming in at the hash rate you get, 5 terahash for $24,800. I know it still sounds like a big bill, but that's only $4.96 per gigahash. Per gigahash. $4.96 per gigahash on this. Now the KS3, this is coming in at $5.97 per gigahash. And I know that seems okay, whatever, but look at the price tags. Now, if you look at these ones right here, they're actually $14 to $15 per gigahash. And even though the KS0 is the cheapest one that looks good right now, this thing is about $16 or $17 per gigahash. So per gigahash, these things aren't very cost worthy or price effective versus these two down here. But at the same time, you know, these things are a lot more efficient than these ones up here as well. But I think the people who took the risk And Panda's rich now. Welcome, Red Panda, and all the viewers that just showed up. Panda's walking in KASPA $1 million. Just kidding. He's making like $3,000 a day. But I think the people who ordered these ones early are probably going to get lucky. But again, it was a risk. It was a high risk because no one knew if Ice River was legit. No one knew that if they actually get their items. So people did upfront the money. They ordered them from Ice River, and they are shipping. So they're getting their miners. And I feel the people that took that risk are actually, now I'm not saying that, you know, a new company pops up in the future. Do you take the risk? No, the safest bet is don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take a risk on a new company, especially when there's a lot of speculation what the heck's going on. But I'm saying the people who gambled this time may have won. In theory. Now, it may just be a break-even win or something. I don't know. It all comes down to the end of how many miners Bitmain releases. And Bitmain doesn't care about a coin or how much hash rate. They just want to sell as many miners as possible. So they're going to sell as many as they can. So they're going to destroy the network if they get the chance. And it all comes down to people buying this as well. Now, I know a lot of people put the blame on Bitmain. Oh, why did they do this? They're killing the market. They're killing the market. Well, the people who buy these are just as much to blame because you bought it, right? You know, if Bitmain can release whatever they want, if people don't buy it, well, then the network hash rate won't go up. So it's a 50-50 split here. You can blame Bitmain all you want, but as a miner and FOMOing into these things, you got to blame yourself as well. You are part of the problem. Look at the people that bought the KA3. Some people bought 7, 8, 10 of them because the numbers look so good. So, you know, I'm not blaming any of you guys. I'm just saying everything goes both ways. So it comes down to greed and everything, obviously. But I do think the people who got these ones and they're getting shipped right now, you have like 2 to 3 months. 2 months if Bitmain releases on time. 3, 4, 5 months if Bitmain delays. And Bitmain does delay stuff quite often, as we know. Are they going to drop on this? I have no idea. But the people who got these right now are probably going to ROI before Bitmain drops their miners on us in August. These things only have like 2-month ROIs. And if KASPA hits something like 50 cents, like we're just thinking of unheard of numbers. There's another thing we got to keep in our mind here. KASPA has never seen a bull run with an exchange yet. Will it go up? Most likely, yes. What levels? We have no idea. We don't look what happened with Cadena from under $1 to 23. Like what if KASPA could it hit 50 cents? Could it hit 25 cents? If KASPA hits 50 cents in the bull run and you're hodling, you only got to mine with one of these things for 2 days and it'll pay for itself if KASPA hits 50 cents. So that's pretty insane here. So like I said, you know, the people that got these early, you have a couple months to mine on these before Bitmain actually drops there. So it comes down, we don't know how many of these are selling, but we're looking at these numbers right now. Like here's the KS3, 5,000 terahash, or 5,000 terahash, that'd be insane. 5 terahash, 5,000 gigahash here. This thing is making $1,600 a day right now with the current price. And I think, is KASPA up or down now? Let's have a look. It might have went down 21.6. So yeah, it's still 21.6 here. I got 21.2. So it's slightly up right now. 21.2. There we go. And this is at the current block reward and everything right now. $1,600 per day right now. Now let's say, remember, now there's two mentalities you think about. A lot of people say, oh, you don't get any profit till your miner is already paid off. That's when the profit comes, which technically is true. But, you know, there's different ways to mine crypto. Myself, I invest in equipment to increase my daily spending limits. I use my crypto all the time. It's the more money I invest in the hardware, the more money I get to spend daily or weekly or monthly or whatever. You know, obviously we don't go out and spend, well, we do spend money every day depending on what you want, but you kind of know where I'm going here. You know, this is it's like printing your own money, being your own money printer. The feds do it all the time, so why can't you? Obviously it's a double standard because if they look at it that way, they'll just throw everyone in jail. But when KS3s come out, the selling pressure is going to be insane. That's very true because those are expensive, and most likely it's going to be farms that probably buy those, really rich people and farms and cheap power. So they don't really care about the power. They might want to get their investments cost. And, you know, like we see big mining farms like Hut 8 and these other ones. They look at Bitcoin prices right now. Look at what it was when it dumped before. They were still causing massive sell pressure on Bitcoin because they were investing in more hardware and stuff. They were pulling their costs. They were paying their employees and everything. So like when they have cheap power like that, crypto's a totally different ball game at that type of scale and that type of level. So obviously they're going to pull out maybe some of their initial investments. They got people to pay, people to cover, and the price, it does play a factor, but not as much. Now, for a lot of home miners, we play the bull run game or the daily profit game and stuff like that, and it's not effective. So it comes down to who gets their hands on these miners is really how it's going to come down to. Are people going to dump as fast as they can just to, cover their hardware? That's a lot of people do that because they just said ROI doesn't count until you cover your miners. Or do you actually mine on these for a couple of days? Maybe you pull out some expenses for power and stuff and so on if you're paying out of pocket versus not paying out of pocket. Or do you hold for the bull run? So there's a whole bunch of different situations and scenarios we don't know. Sell pressure, yes, some people are going to cause massive sell pressure with this because, one, they have so many coins, they're making so much, they don't care. They'll just dump it and wait for something to happen again. Other people might just hodl and wait for the bull run, and they may see massive profits. But I think the first couple months, it might be fairly decent for KASPA. It all comes down to the main market, but when the sell pressure hits, I think that'll probably come with the Bitmain ASICs, which are the best and highly expensive. But long term, this also opens up the KASPA devs to not have to worry about any type of hash rate swings or and so on. Like they always say, the dedicated hash rate. GPUs can just simply move to a different coin, can do this. And, that's not dedicated hash rate. So that's the other fighting point for ASICs going on to a coin, is that the devs now have designated hash rate for a certain coin. They don't have to worry about that hash rate turning off per se. But, obviously depending on the price of crypto and power costs, it comes down to, can they still support mining the coin at that? But let's take a look. Like, what if KASPA hit 50 cents? Let's just have a look right now. Speculation. I don't even have it on the right thing right now. I apologize. I was talking away. I wasn't doing anything, but where is it? There it is. So let's just look at something right now. If KASPA hit 50 cents, what do you guys think KASPA's actually going to hit? Let's do that. Do you think it'll hit 10 cents in the bull run? Anybody? Does anybody think KASPA will hit 10 cents in the bull run? Yes, no, maybe so. 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents. What's a realistic price you guys think KASPA could potentially hit at the peak? Rising up. 10 cents is realistic. Yeah, I feel 10 cents could be good. I feel 10 to 15 cents is a great number here. $1, I think that's probably way too high. Maybe in 2029 it could maybe start hitting $1. I don't think it'll go to $1 in 2020 and 2025. But hey, we don't know. It could see mass. It could do that. Who knows? We have no idea. But we're talking 100% realistic that we could really expect 6 cents. Techman says 6 cents. Okay. It was 4 cents already. 10 cents is absolutely reasonable. 20 cent price range. Yeah. So 10 to 20 cents, I feel, is a really realistic number to probably shoot for. And obviously anything higher than that is bonus. If it hits $1, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be driving Lambos. But will it hit $1? We have no idea. But let's say 10 cents. Let's say KASPA nails 10 cents. That's $7,700 per 24 hours right now. Now let's just look at the KS0 here. We're going to go to the 100 gigahash here. 100 gigahash here. $155. And this thing is how much? How much was this thing at Ice River? $16.99. $16.99. Pull up my calculator. $16.99. Let's divide that by 155. That is a 10-day ROI. 10.9 days. So if KASPA hits, I guess, what do we have here? 10 cents. You could mine on this miner at only 65 watts for 11 days and come out paying off that miner and having some profit. That's if it hits 10 cents. That's if you hodl. This thing is only 65 freaking watts. That's pretty crazy. This thing uses like zero power at all. It's insane to think about. Now let's just now I do remember, you guys got to realize the KASPA emission schedule when it comes down to Bitmain and everything as well. So I'm going to bring that up right quick. KASPA emission schedule right here. KASPA emission schedule. Let's take a look at the emission schedule right quick. Do I have a decent one? And we're sitting at, where are we at? 8. June. So we're here right now. Right now, we're at a block reward of 207.65 KASPA. Now, Bitmain's set to release in August, which is in 2 months. August is 184. So the block reward is going to be 184. And if we look at, there's a 1 second block time. So every 1 second, this block reward will be found. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. So we times that by August here, 184. That is 15,897,600 KASPA coins per 24 hours, which is what I have right in. Is that what I have? Yeah. 15.9. What? Did it change now? Oh, wait. I didn't put the decimals in there. Hold on. Let's redo this. So let's go back into here. 86,400 times 184.999972, and then there's a little more in there. So 15,983. Yeah, that little decimal point actually does quite a bit. This little bit here, like when I just did it right now, I looked at it, it was just 184, but that 0.99, which would technically almost put at 185, because there's so many found per day, actually does do quite a bit in the numbers. But now we can see 15,983,136 is what the block reward will be in August when Bitmain comes down. So you can see the difference here of, you know, what is that, 15 to 17, so 1 point some, you know, almost 2 million coin difference in the next 2 months per 24 hours reduction by the time the Bitmain ASICs release. So now we can already see that obviously our rewards are coming down. Let's put this back to 2.0 back to the correct price here so we can see that. So we can see here just from same price from the exact, oh my gosh, my screen is all messed up again. There we go. So from the exact same price going on at 2 cents, 2.1 cents here. Right now, KASPA was paying about 379,000 per day. Now by August, if the price remains exactly the same, obviously it's not going to be. It'll be higher, probably be lower. We have no idea. But we're already losing, like, what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're losing $40,000 just in block reward reductions over the next 2 months. That's 40 grand already gone at the same price just through less KASPA being mined. So it's, like I said, KASPA is a very fast reduction of the block rewards happening here. And every month is going to get harder and harder and harder and harder to get that KASPA. And now looking at that, we're going to go to the same price there with 100 gigahash, 100 gigahash. And, oh, this is with 2,000 miners online. That's the other thing we got to look at. 2,000 miners online, 5,000 miners online, and so on. So here is 2,000 miners. And I believe 2,000 miners was about what the first month of Kadena was, if I remember correctly. I can't remember my numbers right off the get-go. Do I have my Kadena thing? Is it here? Total farm, this, that. Is Kadena in this? January 1st to March 22nd plus 1,000 miners. I quit updating it after a while. When they started shipping. So last time I updated this is Kadena saw 1,975 miners and the K7s was at 1,842 of them ASICs went online. And we can see the increase in hash rates here. So they got to almost 2,000. They're probably way above that now at this point in time, obviously. So we don't know how many is going to sell, but Kadena took a few months to hit these type of levels. So now let's just go back to where I was, KASPA ASIC. So at 2,000, when I last did my numbers, and this is being August, 100 gigahash, we went from $32 a day right now, current prices, already down to only $1.91. $1.91. Let's take a look at now. You know, let's see what miner do you want to look at? Let's take a look at KS3. That's in July, KS1 and KS2. So let's do 2 terahash here. This is supposed to release. These should be shipping here anytime now. So let's take a look at those two bad boys. 2 terahash here. 2, 3. Let's see the difference here. Let's put that in here. So right now, we're getting about on the 2 terahash versions down to $659. Is that right? Panda, what are you getting on that thing? Is that what you have, the KS2? That don't seem right. I thought it was a lot higher than that. Is the hash rate up that much now or since then? Or I don't even know. So anyway, 2 terahash here is $659 and 2 terahash then is going to be $38.30. Look at the huge difference here. Now let's try 5,000 miners. 5,000 miners. $15, $6.59, $2.38, to $15. Now, how long is it going to get to 5,000 miners? It's going to be quite a bit. 5,000 miners is 41.5 petahash worth of hash rate on the network. That's a lot of extra hash rate. We're just finished saying how we're at like 1.15 petahash right now, and 5,000 miners is 41.5 petahash. That's huge. That's a huge amount of hash rate coming in, but it's still profitable at these crazy numbers. Or I mean, yeah, that's that one. What's this one now? Boom. 15. Yeah. Why do I have that like that? Regardless, who knows? I don't know what's going on with all my numbers. I'm still half sick. Brain's not working, but we can see the reduction in the profitability here. And remember, as the months go by, just from the block rewards reductions, it's going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. I'm curious, actually. I'm curious. 2025. Let's actually look what the mining profitability will look like in 2025. What's the block reward in 2025? So let's just say 2024. So we know the bull runs, well, we don't know for sure, but based on cycles, towards the end of the summer next year, end of 2024, we're going to start seeing the rise. And the peak usually happens around, November-ish of 2020, the 4-year cycle 2024. October to December is a rough guesstimate of when we could see the peak. So let's just look at November of 2025 when things spike. Now, with a lot of these altcoins, it seems they spike either a couple months before the Bitcoin spike, like all-time high, or maybe slightly after. So it's going to be a rough timeline. We don't know what's going on with altcoins, but KASPA has not seen it with an exchange yet, so it'll be interesting. But let's just take a look. Let's just do, let's just do peak bull run, potentially Bitcoin time. The block reward is only 38.89 KASPA. 38. So let's figure this out right at the peak. Remember, these things have been stacking KASPA for quite some time, but daily mining right at the peak, we're going to kind of see what this may potentially look like on these miners. So 86,400, we're going to times that by, get all the decimals right here this time, because it does make a difference, 38.8908. 8908. Oh, wow. So that's only like 3.3 million KASPA. So I just want to take this number here. I'm going to copy this over. I'm going to bring it in down here so we can kind of see at this. And I find the right thing again. So this is where we're at. Now I just want to adjust this to this new number, 3360787. So here's what things are going to look like at rough timeline, peak bull run time. And what do we got here? 2 gigahash. What do we got for? So this is right now at the current price and current network hash rate. Obviously, we're not going to be at that current network hash rate here, but that's still $123 on the KS2, I believe that is. So I just want to go back. We're going to start with the 100 gigahash model here. $6.19. Obviously, we're not going to be here. We're going to go with the, let's do the 2000 miner here. We're going to go with the 2000 miners here. Boom, copy. Bam. 40 cents a day. So at the block reward with 2000 miners on current price, we're at 40 cents a day. Now, let's say, this did hit that 20 cent, or we're going to go to the 10 cent mark here. 10 cent mark, bull run time. That's still $1.89. $1.89 per day on a miner that uses 17 cents at 11 cent power with the block reward reduction and 2,000 miners online. So many uncertainties still here that we don't know how many miners will sell, what the price is going to be at, but we're still looking like and this is also peak bull run. After the bull run happens and everything crashes again, you might not have this online anymore. Plus, who knows if there's going to be another miner out by then. That could be another thing too. All right, so let's have a look at let's just take a look at the big Bitmain guy right here. Bitmain will definitely be in the market here. Bam. That's $157 per day on the big boy from Bitmain at 10 cents. That's at 10 cents. What if it only hits, what if it hangs out at 6 cents the whole time? $94 a day. That's still actually not too bad. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try 5,000 miners. We're probably going to be around 5,000 by bull run time for sure. well, we don't know anything for sure. Let's see what it's looking like with 5,000 miners online. $39. It's still $39. That's not too shabby. We'll probably see the L9s and stuff looking better than that, though, potentially. But no, it's very interesting. We're still seeing type of profit levels on some of these machines, even 2 years away, with a massive reduction of the block rewards, depending on price and network hash rate, obviously. But it's going to be some interesting times. What do we got here? Nerd Beast, I say how it is. That is the reality. Some people don't like it, but what can you do? That's very true, Panda. You say it. Just say it. If people don't like it, well, that's on them. What do we got here? Charge dumper. Yeah, if you guys missed it, Panda did do a video called KASPA, and he's dumping it every day. Every single, you know, let's find it. We could probably find it somewhere. I'm not lying. He even said so right here. Watch it. Let's find YouTube. Red Panda Mining, where are you? Hawk. No, red. Oh, there it is. Videos. Panda's not lying. He's done right here. I've been selling all my mine KASPA every day. You should change that title now to every damn day. But yeah, he's been selling his KASPA every day. Every day. Gone. See you later. No more KASPA. Taking the profits. Hey, he's taking the profits. What's wrong with that? Take it. Take it. Take the profits. If you got them, take them. Like I said, we don't know. Like, every project is saying they're the next Bitcoin. Every project is saying they're the next best thing. You know, you can tell everybody what you are, but if investors don't invest with you, you could be nothing. KASPA could crash and die tomorrow for all we know. If you're seeing profit ranges right now, you can either hodl it and hope or take the profits. Like, it's that simple. If you're seeing profits right now, it's okay to take them. You know, if it pumps, oh, well, you missed out. But if it dumps, you made out better. You know, you don't know. It's a 50-50 chance. This is crypto. We have no idea what's going on. You could think something's the best. And if an investor with the money bags, that's what it takes. You need more. In order for a coin to go up, it's basic 101. You need more people buying the coin than people selling the coin. So are the investors going to outmatch the people selling, and by how much is what it's going to pretty much boil down to. What do we got here? I'm going to miss out on the bull run, but where I am going to get for money for taxes, I read video comments on the video. Half the people commenting don't understand at all. Miss out on the bull run, but what do you mean you're going to miss out on though? Oh, miss out on the, oh, I see where you're going with this. I see exactly where you're going with this. Because yeah, you're going to miss on the bull run because you're selling them right now. But then yeah, the taxes that come in the effects of selling at those could actually offset the amount you actually made by quite a bit more than if you were to sell, like at times like right now, getting a lot less out of it. So I think that's what you're kind of referring to by that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's what he means. He's actually probably making more right now than selling in the bull run because of paying that. It's going to be a huge chunk coming out of there. Yeah, the same, but as long as you don't sell the coin and bring it back into a bank account, you don't have to. I don't want to read all that because I might get, you know, bleeped. But I see what you're saying there for sure. Mooncoin. Yeah, did you guys hear about that Mooncoin? I don't know what's going on with that. That's a Scrypt coin. It looks like a L7 would be making like $7,000 a day. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that much, but it's like $50, $100. I don't know. Panda, you all over that thing with your L9 or what? There's like no hash rate on it. And you know what? Let's have a look at that. Let's just have a look at that right quick. You guys know about Mooncoin? Someone DM'd me the other day about it, and I was like, should I try my L3 Plus on it? Look at this thing. Some no-name coin. Be careful. The wallet will probably get you. Yeti, get on a wallet audit ASAP for Mooncoin so we know if we're all getting hacked. But look at this percentage boost. Like, I'm going to copy and paste this into the live chat right now. Copy. Look at this percentage boost. Like, what is that? That's initial cost basis. Yeah, but you're getting like 2,000 coins or something. A block reward is like 2,000 coins. There's like next to no. Oh, whoa. The hash rate just spiked. Okay, there's 2.43 gigahash, which is obviously an L, still not that much. But the other day, like, there's only like 400 mega hash, and you're getting like 2,000 coins in like an hour, not even. And it did have the volume on the exchange to sell it. So like you're legitly making like hundreds of dollars in a day with an L3 plus. Someone I was talking to was legitly doing it, but I didn't even, my L3 plus still pulled apart and everything. But you're getting, let's see what the exchange is actually saying here. Let's look at this exchange. Oh man, I'm not even signed up. What are the orders at? Oh, I can't do any of this stuff because I hate that. I hate so many different exchanges out there. But anyway, yeah, this is insane. So 1 cent. And I think, yeah, the block reward's like 2 something. You're finding in 88 seconds. So how many blocks are being found a day? Let's just go 86, 400. We're going to divide that by 88.3. So there's 978 blocks found per day. And I think the block reward's like in the couple of 1,000, 2,000 or something. Let's just say 2,000. Block rewards 2,000. We times that by the price of 0.0112. That is $24 per block found. And if you're finding that, so I guess maybe it's around like 75, 100 some dollars a day on an L3 plus. It's pretty insane for just finding 3 or 4 blocks. And I think you can find like 10 or 20. Now, obviously the hash rate's way up, but if you have an L3 plus or not an L3 plus, Panda, your L7, if you fired this thing onto here, you have that one L7 has more hash rate than the entire network right now. You're going to find most of the blocks in theory. Find 400 blocks. Hey, let's take this to another count. This thing is paying out $24,000 a day right now. Let's say you took 50%. Just 50% of that is $12,000. In theory, you crash the market down to nothing, but I don't know. It seems too good to be true right now, and I don't have nothing online, but now I bet you we'll check this in about an hour, and the network hash rate is probably going to be in the petahash. I don't know, but I scan. I don't know anything about the wallet. If you can, mine straight to the exchange and try it out. That'd probably be the best case. This is the times when usually I say hodl your own, don't mine to exchanges, but when you're dealing with crap like this, go for it. Mine to the exchange. Save it. Who cares if you lose your coins? Big deal. I was trying something out, but that would be my best advice would be mine to the frickin' exchange and try to dump the coins as fast as possible if you can get in on an order, because it's looking not too shabby. Someone require an audit. Mooncoin mooned from the initial launch. Now, I expect, just like every other coin, we see them extremely high in the start. It's going to crash like severely in a couple days. You don't have much time to get on this. So if you plan on probably trying to do this, do it fast, because the coin's probably going to be like 0 in a couple days. I'm hard in taxes. Yeah, mine too. Exchange or find an auto swap pool. The only reason you would lose coins going to an exchange if the exchange went down. Well, yeah, exchange went down. Yeah, well, there's a lot of different factors involved. It all depends on the exchange as well. A lot of the big exchanges that do offer obviously those staking services and futures and things like that, as soon as you start doing crazy type of trading like that, you pretty much give away your rights to all the coin. Also, hodling it on an exchange, you don't have the private keys to any of those wallets of the exchange. So depending on the exchange, they could, just decide to say, hey, you know what? We're just going to steal everyone and go down. We've been live for 5 years. We're gone. Look at Quad. Look what happened with Quadrica. You guys saw the Netflix documentary that happened here in Canada. Everyone thought it was an awesome exchange. People just hodling their coins on it, ready to buy and sell. And then see you later, my coins. So yeah, the exchange, you don't have the rights. They can just take them because you're literally sending them to a different wallet, the exchange owner's wallet. You're giving it away. So number 1, security, bad. Number 2, exchange could get hacked. Hacks happen all the time. Pull it off. You don't have to worry about that hack. Number 3, you start staking on these platforms. They can do whatever you want with your coins at that point. You staked it with them. It doesn't even mean they're actually staked at that point. They tell you they're staked. They're locked for you. They're staked. But they're just playing around, dingling around with all your money, and you don't even know about it, trying to make themselves more money so that when your staking time is up, they just made 5,000% on the 2% that they're about to give you for playing around with your money. So, or they just lost it all and they say, sorry, it happens. You signed the contract. Yeah, not your keys, not your crypto. So, bottom line, guys, just hodl your coins. Now, if you plan on selling sometime within a couple days or something, yeah, sure, hold it on the exchange. If you plan on swapping, you're waiting for a move or something, then, usually you'd be okay with that. But long term is not a good idea. If you're hodling or something like that, you should definitely have something in your own wallet, not just sit there on the exchange. Way too many people have been burnt way too many times expecting the exchange to be legit. You know, for all we know, Binance could turn into FTX. In theory, they're doing the exact same thing as FTX always was. They're all the same. They're all playing the exact same game. It's just like who points fingers at the other guy the fastest and can deny it the most is the winner here. And obviously we've seen that happen with FTX, as Binance did not hesitate in 1 second to point fingers and say, look at them, get them now. And then obviously they popped up and everything went on. But they're all doing the exact same thing. So just be very careful. Who cares who says how good this is? Who cares who says that is that? End of the day, nothing is safe unless you're holding on to it yourself. And even when you're holding on to it yourself, it's still not safe because a lot of people click on bad links and stuff and it's gone anyway. So yeah, just be very careful. And to maximize your security and safety is just trying to do it all yourself, not somebody else. If your end goal is to sell into cash, you better do your research. And if you are mining, you have to do it legit. Yeah, for sure. 100%. You definitely got to do it the right way or it'll hurt. There is no law that you need to file, but if you, I don't want to read all this stuff because it'll be bad. You guys can read the comments so loud. Obviously I take your word for it, but that is just how we're structured. Corporate as well. It's great things. You're mine, hold, and didn't realize up till we pull it. And we don't realize it until we pull. Yeah, I think, well, where is it? Like CRA standards anyway. They have two. It's right on their website. It's been there for about 4 years now. It hasn't been updated for quite some time, but I believe the line when it comes to crypto and a lot of the mining stuff is if you're a hobbyist miner, all you got to do, you only got to claim the stuff that you sell, and you pay taxes on 50% of your capital gain. So if you sold $1,000 worth of crypto, you would have to pay taxes on $500 of it for that. And that's what you pretty much claim for the tax purpose there. But if you're mining as a business and you do claiming write-offs and things like that, you have to claim every single thing that you mine. Everything that you mine is claimable. And then that's when you can do your reductions and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're mining as a business, every coin that you mine has to be claimed, supported according to it, I think. Is that how it works, Panda? Is that how you kind of gather it as well? I think that's how it goes, but you know, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an expert on anything at all. That's what I read in their 2-sentence line there, or something that they have there. What do we got here? Yeah, that's also when you can offset your power costs and everything like that. But yeah, in order to do all that, supposedly you have to claim everything that you mine as a business income. Rabid, you're not a hobby miner anymore. I'm a hobby. Oh, speaking of that, guess so. All right, so I'm pumped for this. Early announcement. If you're in Discord, you know about it. But I finally did it. I broke down, and I got the biggest. That's not the biggest and baddest. It's not. I'm lying if I said that. But I got a pretty darn epic CPU on the way. I'll just put it at that. So it is 64 core. It is 128 threads. It is 256 megabytes of L3 cache. It is happening. The epic is en route. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be dominant. It's going to have 8 sticks of RAM, full 8 channels, not designated for proof of useful work. It is designated for 100% CPU mining workhorse power. So we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then who knows, maybe, I don't know what the lanes and stuff on it. I'm going to have to talk to Panda later. Maybe I'll send it to Panda and he could try to set up like his 40 GPU mining setup on it. See if it'll read all those cards with like 1,000 splitters, 4 ways and stuff. Oh, that'd be crazy. I don't have enough GPUs to cover all that. Yeah, they have a lot of lanes, that's for sure. What is my guess as far as CPU mining? I have no idea. Like, what do you mean by guess? Guess on what? What a coin's going to do? I don't know. Seriously, I have no idea what coin's going to do what's going to happen. I can't predict the future. It's all speculation right now. You know, something could pump, something might not pump. We have seen amazing days last bull run, and right now, you know, it's profitable right now, but it's nothing like Ethereum was. So we just have to wait and see what goes on. I do have a lot of faith in a few coins. One, I have a lot of faith in XMR. It hasn't been profitable for a long time, but XMR, it's profitable right now, but it's only like 11, 15 cents or something after power on a 3900X, but it's still in profitability range, which is pretty exciting. I feel privacy is going to be a fairly decent motivator, maybe for a lot of original people that believe in crypto moving forward. Will it see like 1,000% gains? Most likely not, but it could see something decent here. We have Dero. It's another CPU mineable coin. It has seen a lot of price discovery in the past. It's been holding pretty strong, and I'm hoping in the future it goes higher than the previous highs. I believe the past one was $23 or something, and you know, if it goes beyond that, or if it at least hits that, you know, if it at least hits that, or even half, like even when I hit, I don't know. If it hits half that, you know, it's still pretty decent in terms of profitability, until obviously a lot of people buy CPUs or something. A lot of people have been buying CPUs lately, and the profitability has been coming down because of network hash rates. A lot of these CPU coins, they don't pay very much to miners. The point that something is profitable just comes down to the fact that there isn't enough hardware on that coin to support the daily emissions of the coin being mined. That's what makes something profitable. Now, if there's too much hardware on a network, then that's what makes it not profitable. And that's kind of how you got to look at things. Is that thing have security, or does it have not enough security? If something does not have enough security, then that means you can get some profit out of it. If something has too much security, you're not going to make anything out of it. So there's different ways to look at things. Government frowns on privacy coins. Get some today. And yeah, very true. That's what I feel. That's a big motivational. That's a thing going forward. I feel there's going to be a lot of motivation for these type of coins and stuff going forward. Again, you know, obviously there's going to be a huge crackdown on it because they don't want that to happen. But who knows? Government frowns on privacy coins. Yeah, everything but Verus will pump. Go mine everything. Oh, retro. Yeah, everything but Verus coin. Mine whatever you want, but don't mine Verus coin because it's just going to die. It's bleeding out. There's no future. That's what Retro Mike's saying, not me. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Retro Mike, what's Verus? Tell us about it. You can only mine it on cell phones. Crazy. What else? Oh yeah, see, now we're all here and we're talking about Dero and stuff. We do have to mention the Dero poker tournament is coming up. If you guys play poker, you guys played in the Aeon ones and everything. Dero poker tournament is coming up. Now, see, now I have you here. I gotta go into here, and I didn't have enough chips, so it's a good thing I did this today. I gotta go in here and see if I can get in here. Open club lobby. Okay, so I wanted to register. I don't have enough. Register. Is my timer up? Free chips. Oh, I still have 9 minutes to wait. I was at 0, and you need 20,000. So this round should get me. So if you do plan on playing in this, you don't have any free chips, start doing it now. So it looks like it's on a 3-hour timer, 3 or 4 hour timer before you can keep clicking free chips. I got my last one at 15,000. I'm still waiting again. So I got 9 more minutes until I can get my free chips and actually be able to register. So that's one thing. It's this Saturday, guys. This Saturday, Dero Poker Tournament. I think it's 3 Dero. Let's go through the bounties and stuff here. We got 3 Dero bounties for Yashnik, myself, Dogelord, Gundy, Max Voltage, Cryptos, D-Miners. Panda, are you playing in this one or what? I don't know if Panda's in on this one or not. Secret Name Bias. We got Hawk in there, Pocket, Nemesis, Chump, and Crypto McCall. We'll all be rocking this for a 3 Dero bounty. I'm not sure what the Dero price is currently at right now. I'd look at my phone, but that's for Canadian prices, so it seems super high inflated compared to everybody else. But yeah, this Saturday, poker tournament is happening. It's going on. RPM is looking at KASPA like Gollum looking at the ring. Oh man, I would be too, man. Like, Panda, what is that KS3 at right now? Like, Is my sheet out of whack or something? No wait, KS2 or which one do you have? KS2? Yeah, you have KS2, right? 2 terahash monster, the 2 terahash machine. Let's see what to mine is telling us right now. What's what to mine telling us? What to mine? 1200 watt. 2 tera. Oh my gosh, 2 terahash is. I'm gonna do my calculator for this thing. 2 terahash. There you go. That many mega hash. 1600 watts. Is that what it is? 1600? Let's get this right. We don't want to mess it up. 1200 watts. Good thing we double checked. 1200 watts, not 1600. Jeez, it's more efficient than that. And then I put in 11,000. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, I am out of it. All right, calculations complete. $630, $627 after power. 630. So what is that a month right now? Good old Panda. Times 30. Oh yeah, nothing. Just a cool 18K. Nice. That's awesome. Awesome. So yeah, the KS2. People who have the KS1s, KS2s early, they're making some bank right now. And again, are they selling? Are they not selling? Now Panda, obviously we heard he is selling. Now that's interesting. Let's just take a look here. Let's go back to KASPA again. The price is still going up. So I wonder how the sell pressure will hit once all the monsters go online. People are going to be seeing this. They're going to be seeing money is flowing into their bank accounts. So we're going to see everybody just start dumping their coins right out the get-go. It's going to be crazy. Rabid a lot. Yeah, a lot. Hey, I can still DM you my address, you know. I got an epic. I got a cover now. What do you got here? Hold until the price drop and then sell, because then that's when you're taxed. The cost basis when the coins hit your wallet. Capital gains when you sell. If you don't capture the coin basis, then it will be calculated at 0 and you'll have to pay capital gains on the full price. That is so hard to track. But true. Yeah, in theory, true. Like, what's the price when it hits your wallet? And then what do you sell it at? And then every day, everything's constantly fluctuating. And oh my gosh, that's just a nightmare. That's like those, what are they called? You see all those memes and stuff all the time where they take in like 3 truckloads of paperwork to declare a 10-cent profit or something through trades. Oh my gosh. That's pretty much what it is. Like, it's insane. On the pool. What pool? What are we talking about? How much hash rate's on the pool? What are we referring to? Okay, bacon, eggs, and hash. What do you say here? What do you say here? Bacon, eggs, and hash. Bacon, eggs, and hash. I gotta scroll up now. I remember he asked me the question about CPU mining on the pool, but now I gotta figure out how the exact wording was. Scrolling up. Oh, that was a while ago too. Okay, rephrase your question, please. I can't find it what you originally asked now. When KS3 comes, I'll mine to your address. You're getting the Bitmain? You're getting the Bitmain one? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Actually, yeah, Miner Bros will send you one. Of course they will. That'd be sweet though. Yeah, mine to my address, KS3. Actually, the KS2 right now though is probably making more than the KS3 when they all go online. Maybe, in theory. We don't know. Possibly. That's a good... Actually, you know what? That's something we could check right now. Let's check that right now. Let's... Oh my gosh, where's the right thing? Right there. So let's go back to this. So yeah, 2 terahash, 659 days. Oh yeah, we're about right. Now let's do... Oh wait, 8.3. Yeah, that's... This is 2000. So... Right now, the KS2 is around 659 a day, but that's with 2,000 miners online though. There's not going to be 2,000 miners, so it's probably going to take how long do you think it's going to take for the network to hit 2,000? Like I just went over, it was like a few months before we had a couple thousand. Well, when I quit doing that, we weren't even quite at 2,000 K3s yet. So I don't know. I feel we're going to see faster on this one because the profit margin is so huge. We're going to see massive FOMO in this case. It's hard, like, I know it's bad, but it's true. You know, we're seeing massive a profit here. So we're going to see a stronger FOMO than the KA3 in this case. So, you know, it's probably going to move up faster, but I just don't know how much it's going to go. What if we drop this by 50%? Let's drop, let's say 1,000 miners. 1,000 miners here. So I'm just going to go 17, 6, 9. What I got there? 4 zeros. 4. We're going to divide that by 2. So I'm just going to copy this over and make a new one. We're going to make a new one here. Copy. Let's go here. Insert line. Where is it? Where's my insert? Insert row above. Oh, now it's all messed up with colors. So I'll just slap that one in there. We're going to go 1,000 miners here. And see what that looks like. Network hash. All right, so 8, 8, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Bam. 317. So 1,000 miners online is still less than the KS2 is right now by like more than 50%. That's crazy. That is crazy. 50 miners online. I don't know. That's really hard to predict. We can't predict that type of stuff. But the point is, anyone who got their stuff from Ice River right now, especially the KS zeros, 1s, and 2s, the next 2 months are going to be critical to your ROIs. That doesn't mean go out and order one right now, because by the time you probably get it in back orders or whatever else, you won't get it until the end, until after Bitmain ships or around the same time. So everyone who did get these early, though, they're definitely capitalizing on profitability right now, for sure, 100%. Can't deny that. You can't blame Panda for dumping his coins right now, even though, you know, HODL, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. Yeah, for sure, but look how much it's still making right now. That's crazy. You know, maybe he's dumping it all into Bitcoin. Imagine a $600 a day Bitcoin miner. That's pretty much what that is right now. That's insane. I'm all for that. Put it into Bitcoin. Put it into Bitcoin. You could use a 3,300 watt Bitcoin miner to make like $2, $3 a day, or you could use a 1,200 watt KASPA miner to make $600 a day in Bitcoin. It's a no-brainer in my mind. That's making more than some mining farms. In theory, like one KASPA miner right now, the KS0 is probably making more than 10 petahash worth of Bitcoin hash rate at 65 watts. Like, what? Yeah, so yeah, that's how crazy it is right now. Outlaw, did you pay 50K? Who? What? Outlaw? Outlaw has a big Bowie coming? I don't know about you guys, but I'm flying to China to pick up my KS3 and bringing it back on the plane with me. I don't trust the mail. Oh, Crypto Outlaw, that's insane. Like the legit Bitmain KS3, you ordered that one? Or are you going with the KS3 from Ice River? It's so confusing now with the naming schemes and both, and I don't even know. Like, Panda, what's your discussion on the whole situation? The naming schemes here. Is Ice River really come up with this KS1, KS0, KS3 naming schemes? Or is it like lower bin Bitcoin early test models and then they're just selling them? Like, we still don't know about that, but it's very weird. They're all named like the same thing. I don't know what's going on there. You know, it could be a coincidence. I doubt it, but could be. But yeah, which model are you getting? KS3, Ice River, or Bitmain? That's what we have to do now with your KS3 model. Is it an Ice River KS3 or is it Bitmain KS3? Because there is a difference. There's actually a decent difference here. Where's KS3? So this is 8 terahash, 3,200 watts from Ice River, and Bitmain's is 8.3 terahash at 3188 watts. 3188. So less power, more hash. Not by a lot, but you know, it's a better miner. Actually, I don't think it's worth that price difference though. What? Let's just look at that now. 47.8. 49.8. Pretty close, I guess. Bitmain is 100% doing it to spite Ice River. Oh, that's what you think it is? You think Bitmain may have stole the name on purpose? Oh, that's actually a very good theory. Very good theory. That makes a lot of sense. I 100% believe with that. I believe Bitmain, they're sly dogs, and they push their weight around as much as they can. You can't argue the fact that, you know, they can buy all the expensive hardware. They got a great team. And this is why, this leads me into my next discussion here. What do you guys think? But this is why I feel JazzMiner really needs to give almost a death blow. It's not going to be a death blow, but, you know, a huge shot right into the gut of Bitmain. Because if we look at anything Ethash and stuff, we can see that JazzMiner clearly destroys any Bitmain efficiencies that they have by like double. Some reason when it came to Ethash, Bitmain has never been able to compete with what JazzMiner for the last 3-4 years now. Ever since first JazzMiner came out, they've never been able to do it. They've killed lots of models, but their efficiency literally sucks compared to. Now, if you have cheap power, it doesn't matter. It comes down to price. Just obviously the Bitmains are a lot cheaper than the JazzMiners, but the best miners, you cannot argue the fact, are the JazzMiners because their efficiency is insane, especially for home miners and quiet. Now, JazzMiner is planning on entering the Scrypt game and might be entering the Bitcoin game as well. Those are two of Bitmain's main market sellers, Scrypt and freaking Bitcoin. Now, obviously, they got the big farm supporters and everything behind them. They cut them backdoor deals, and you cannot deny the fact they're going to make billions of dollars from farms. But for us, home miners, for a name brand, for being spoken, if JazzMiner could really jab a knife right into the gut of Bitmain, technically speaking here, by entering those games and they can pull off wins, that's going to be insane. They did say the speculation on their Scrypt miner is supposed to be 5 times more efficient than the 9.5 gigahash L7. That's pretty darn good. 5 times more efficient. That's a huge number to look for. So, yeah, the Bitcoin miners, very, very early, kind of leaked, not leaked, like rumor talk, I don't know. But picture a Bitcoin miner. And I can't wrap my head around this. This is 100. I can't see how this could be true compared to everything Bitmain has released for Bitcoin. But can you picture a 120 terahash miner at like 1200 watts running on 120 volt? These are some of the numbers that JazzMiner rumors are spreading. I can't see that happening. That seems next to impossible. But if something like that emerges, that is definitely going to go take away from Bitmain. That is insane. Absolutely insane numbers. So, yeah, you know, going back to that KS3 naming thing, Bitmain just jabbing into Ice River, I can totally see that being a thing. And I feel like they are bullies and they don't care. They'll dump as much as they can and make as much. And that's how these companies operate. But if JazzMiner can really stick it to them with their main algorithms like this, that's going to be huge. And that's going to be massive for us home miners, because that's either going to cause Bitmain to really have to drop their prices and open up their head, think a little bit, saying, okay, well, we can't push people around anymore. These guys are actually better than us. Or they got to actually release their new hardware and not space it out or add stupid bin chips on everything that they've been doing. Like, look at the L7s, and no offense to them or not, that's just how it works. But we've seen the L7s, it started with the 9.5, and then it just slowly drops the hash rate models on all of them, but it's using the same amount of power in all of them. So they're just trying to ditch out, obviously, their less bin chips, their crappier hardware, and drop the price, which makes sense. You know, it's a little more budget friendly and stuff for everyone. Allegedly, you can get the cheapest 8.8 gigahash model. I don't know if it's for sure or not, but supposedly you can get that, and then with third-party firmware, you can boost that back to the 9.5 gigahash. So that makes sense. Why would you even want to buy a 9.5 if you can get an 8.8 for way cheaper and then still remain at that 9.5? So that's another thing that it would be very interesting to see. I don't know what versions Panda has. Does he have the 8.8 or even a 9 or something that maybe he could do that and see if is the same thing or not, because that's huge on the budget. But then we're looking at L7s. I feel they're probably going to get a lot cheaper because we don't know. Hash blades may be coming out this year. You know, the possible JazzMiner Scrypt miner. And then it sounds like the L9, the Bitmain L9 is confirmed to not happen this year based on latest rumors and numbers and stuff. It sounds like it's not going to happen this year, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen sometime next year. That falls around the normal timeline anyway to happen next year based on when the 7 and stuff released. But it does sound like they're not going to release anything this year, but I still feel like they will if we start seeing markets start to drop on Jasmine or start to pick up with Jasmine. I still feel they're going to say, hey, yeah, we had this. We just didn't really want to tell nobody. We just said we didn't have it, but I think they probably have something. This is just the game they play. And they will drop something if anything else comes out. Any news on Locatech? Not 100% news. Let's have a look. There is a post here. So the other day, yesterday, I believe this was posted. It says, make sure you have signed up for pre-order notifications at locatech.no. Pre-orders will open up soon after verification and testing has taken place. So remember, a lot of people a long time are saying you can go pre-order this now and no, it's a scam. Don't pre-order nothing. But you haven't been able to pre-order anything. They have a pre-order page and everything, but you can't order nothing. You can't pre-order. You can't send any money. And this is not going to happen until it's deemed that this thing is actually real. So they're still working. Well, supposedly their chips and stuff are done. They're being packaged or whatever right now. And the USBs are going to be releasing here within the month, I think. And then next month we should know exactly, how the chips operate and how they work. And then the pre-orders will open once the confirmation that everything is real and working is a thing. So this is the latest news that I know so far, but it says so far, open up that. FYI, the subs will get priority in the first come, first served basis. And then what is this? Have you have any samples from the fab yet? And he says, waiting for the USB to be populated for testing and verification to take place soon. So that's all we got on that. And once, I guess, so what's going to happen here with them is supposedly they're going to put the chip on a USB drive. That way everyone can see that the chip is real. They'll check the efficiencies and stuff of a USB miner of this Locatech chip. And then what the hash blade itself is pretty much a whole bunch of those chips that are on the USB miner. They're going to throw a whole bunch of those on like a PCB, which looks like a GPU type of thing. And that's going to be the hash blade. They do say that's going to be like 145 watts for 1.999 gigahash or something. So almost 2 terahash for 145 watts, which is pretty crazy. Pretty insane efficiency. So, yeah, and I've mentioned a few times, Scrypt hasn't really seen, like the L7 was a big hash rate boost over the previous miners, but Scrypt never really seen like a huge, didn't witness like a KA3 hash rate boost or anything like that. It did gain a lot of hash rate, but it doesn't really have that much in terms of hardwares and comparing to other networks and stuff. That's why we're seeing a lot of profitability there. But I feel if we got a hash blade coming out, we got a Jazz miner, Scrypt miner coming out, and next year we will see an L9 for sure. And as we know, Bitmain does make decent improvements over the previous models. And I'm also speculating here that what if Bitmain, even though we're going to have a big bad boy miner come from them, what if Bitmain is the worst miner of the 3 that's set to release? That says something about Scrypt is going to be hit with probably a lot of hash rate, and you're going to want efficiency because it's going to come down to the other coins, and the L7s are either going to drop to being free. $50 L7s coming up, guys. No, by the time all this start coming out and play, we're going to be moving into the bull run, so everything's going to be up in price. But 2026 we may start seeing $50 L7s emerge, just like the L3 Plus. The L3 Pluses, they're not going to be able to compete unless you have free power, so those will all be getting shut off, thrown in the dump, not worth buying. And that's why I say a lot of things. Just because something is cheap, a lot of times doesn't really mean it's worth buying. But you never know. RIP HS3. HS3. What's going on with Handshake? Something going on with Handshake? What? Who? Huh? That's Handshake, isn't it? HS3 is it? Oh, no, HS3 miner. I gotcha. That's those, yeah, Litecoin miners. I totally woof out to lunch here. But yeah, all those older miners like that, L3 pluses, L3 plus pluses, L3, I don't, all those things, they're going to be obviously not turned on. Free power, free power, some people maybe, but they've had them for so long by now, they probably don't care about throwing them out. But we're going to see probably a boost. I feel there's going to be a shake happen. Like we're going to see a hash rate spike happen on Scrypt, which we haven't seen yet, really. We're seeing all these other algorithms get hammered with hash rate lately from newer miners, huge jumps in efficiency boosts from these miners over previous generations. And that hasn't really happened on Scrypt yet. And I just think that next year, especially maybe by the time the next year when the L9 does release, and if it does end up being the worst miners, I don't know for sure. it's hard to say that the L9 is going to be the worst miner coming out for Scrypt when it's Bitmain's latest. That's hard to really say. But the other two companies, based on alleged claims, if they do come out, remember, it all comes down to if they do come out. We don't know. But if confirmed real Jazz miners and hash blades, it could be that the L9 is probably the worst miner of the lot. And that's just crazy to think about. Anyway, so what do we got going on live chat right now? You just owe me $750 with the lawyer. Uh-oh. Lawyer fees. He's getting up a meeting. He's going in on it. This is crazy. I want to know what happens with all this. Nuts. I just gave you the info for free. I'll take that. Oh, that is hilarious. I'll take that $750. I just gave you the info for free. Oh my gosh. Red Panda Mining lawyer services. 706. What is that? Was it $750 for 10 minutes? Oh man. Oh, my throat is on fire. Sorry. Panda, how's the smoke out there? Like, it's clearing up today, but the past 2 days, oh my gosh, I could hardly breathe. My eyes were on fire. It was bad. I could still kind of like taste it in my mouth. It's bad. Anyway, Jazz Miner, excellent. They put themselves into the blue chip category now with Micro BT, Can-Am, Bitmain. Haven't had a problem with Jazz Miner yet. Me neither. Me neither at all so far. Anyway, that lawyer better have a good question down the road. Not as much smoke as Red Panda Mining X. What? There's no smoke out there? Awesome. What do you mean smoke with the X1? What happened? Did something happen? What did I miss? Oh, was it today you were pulling that thing apart? I seen you post that a couple days ago. What happened? I'm going to have to rewatch that. Did something actually smoke for real? Something happened? What did I miss? Is it on fire right now? Oh, crazy. You had smoke last week? Okay. Yeah, what was it? It went away for, like, it's weird. It comes in patches. I always go to, what is it, radarmap.ca or smoke radar or something like that, and you can kind of watch it when it's going to come, when it's going to go. But 2 days ago, for about 2 days, it was bad here again. And then right now it's just clearing up. And then previous to that, we were good for about 5 days, and then there's some bad days before that. Oh, it's horrible. Did they figure out what happened? Why did the fire start? I can't say that publicly. If you guys are in Discord or watch Twitter, you know exactly what I said. It's funny though, but you can't. I don't think I'm allowed to say that stuff. Panda repasted it like it was a CPU. Isn't that what you do? Why? What happened? Did it actually smoked? Like, did it leak somewhere? I don't understand. What did it look? I gotta see what it looked like inside there. How else do you repaste it? Don't you just put the stuff in and your thermal paste and clamp it up? Good to go? Rabid pleading the 5th. Yeah, I'm pleading the 5th because I probably won't. Yeah, I won't have a channel anymore if I say that. I already lost my channel once, guys. I don't need it again, and that was horrible. 3 months at the peak of the bull run. The worst time to ever have your channel go down is when mine went down. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. It all came down to a gamer. Because I told him he was wrong. You can see, yeah, bad. Anyway. I said I should delete. What is this? You have to spread on FPU. You have to spread on FPUs like GPU chips. Oh, okay. Well, I never really repasted a GPU, so I guess, yeah. All right. So you got to do more stuff than just that. And it actually smoked though, so that's kind of funny. I got to rewatch that and see. I said it. Should I delete? Or should you delete? TechMan said it where? Oh, well, yeah, that's... I don't know if that'll still be there later, but I didn't say it. It didn't smoke, but it should have. You just got to wait longer. It didn't smoke, so maybe it will still. Or did he actually end up doing it the other way then, and now it won't? He turned off the stream, but we could see the smoke. Oh, for real? No way. Oh, man. Don't get in trouble. Yeah, don't get in trouble. You want to see me fail. All your anguish all your anguish sustains me. Oh my gosh. It is funny sometimes, but it does suck at the same time too. Something happened to me the other day. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. I popped something. I remember when I popped the motherboard a while back. Long time. Actually, no, it was sometime in the last bull run. What happened? Oh, yeah. So, here's a story. I got ripped off. It was last bull run. So, I bought, what is it? I picked up a GPU from somebody, and I also seen they had an ad for a PSU. So, I picked it up. I think it was a 1300 watt EVGA. Was it a platinum, I think? I can't remember. But I still have the PSU. Anyway, it came with these cables. It was EVGA, freshly packaged. The guy said, oh, he lost the cables, and he ordered new ones. So I was like, okay, awesome, whatever. So I get them. I get home. I plug it into one of those gigabyte mining boards, and I was going through the cables, open them up, plug them in, and then the PSU wouldn't turn on. And I wasn't fast enough on the switch, but I wish I would have had this recorded, though, because it probably would have made a good video. But I turned on the power supply. And I'm like, what's going on? It's not turned on. The fan's not spinning. Nothing's happening. But I'm watching my watt meter. And I had time to react. Lots. I'm just watching it. And the watt meter was going 0, 1 watt, 10 watts, 20 watts, 100 watts, 250 watts, 300 watts. I'm like, what is going on here? And all of a sudden my motherboard goes pop and smoke everywhere. I was like, oh, crap. That would have been a good video, but I had time to react. I saw the power going up on the watt meter. I always plug everything into a watt meter, and I was just like, well, okay, whatever. I should have just shut the PSU off, but yeah, I popped the motherboard, and it would have been funny. Oh, anyway. What do we got here? Bullish CRA. Red Panda Mining. That would have ended. Oh, yeah. I should have took pictures or video or something. I could have put that at Panda's wreck stuff. Video footage of Panda's wrecked so he could have his wreck streams going. That would have been a good one. Red Panda Mining is like a rock star home miner. You don't want him to fail, but it makes us feel good when you do. Still one of us. That's why sometimes you just got to make stuff fail on purpose, right? You know, sabotage yourself. And to say, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. What the hell? Oh, that's why. Oops. Or maybe that's what always happened and no one knows. What is that lawyer? Red Panda Mining, my lawyer is very happy for additional fees. I bet he is. Panda's happy for additional fees too, though, you know. Awesome. Anyway, do I have any other topics here? I don't even know. I went to Bitmain stuff. Yeah, let's take a look at some GPU stuff. Let's refresh. Engage. Oh, it changed. Now, one thing's interesting here. We don't have one coin trying to dominate hashrate.no. Depending on the GPU you're rocking. Hey, what is this? XNA. What's XNA? Anybody mining XNA? XNA. Engage. Nari. Oh, kapow. No thanks. Anybody mining anything kapow? So we got a kapow coin here. Looks like it pumped 100%. It was way up way more. All right, so it looks like this coin had a pump. Kapow. So that makes sense. Kapow, AMD. AMD is good with kapow stuff. Dynex, Novo. Oh, Novo's good over there. Novo. XND, Radiant. What is this? KNC. Is that Kyla coin? Is that what Kyla coin is? Yeah, Kyla coin. Anyone mind any Kyla coin lately? Like on your GPU? That is supposed to be the next one. The next big coin for a lot of the FPGAs to start rock starring on, but you don't really see it pop up here much. Oh, there's some older GPUs it looks like. Vertcoin. CCX, whatever happened to that? CCX. Is that Conflux or is that the other one? Oh, that's Conceal. I always get those mixed up. I don't know why. Conflux and Conceal I always mix up for some weird reason. Anyone know what's going on with Conflux? It's been a while. Are they going to be... did they cancel their fork? Did they cancel the Ethash fork? Are they still going to go to Ethash? Or are they still talking about it? Or did everyone just forget about it and there's just some random vote floating around somewhere? I don't know. So the KS0 math you were doing, how long do I have before it doesn't make anything? That's, well, obviously it comes down to your power price. This thing only uses at 11 cent per kilowatt hour. Where is it? At 11 cent per kilowatt hour, the KS0 only costs 17 cents per day. So like I'm at 11 cent here USD power, 15.5 cents Canadian. It would cost me 17 cents USD per 24 hours to run this thing. So looking at that, this thing is 100 gigahash. Put that in. Put that in. Put that in. Put that in. I don't even remember what all these numbers are, but let's just go 100 gigahash across the board on all of them. So, you know, everything, it's still technically profitable. Even with 5,000 KS3s going online at 79 cents. That's current price right now. Obviously, the price could go down, price could go up. When the bull run hits and the block rewards are down to whatever it is we looked at earlier, you know, it's still profitable. So, like, in my mind, in theory, the KS0 almost looks like a gold shell miner, but better. You know, we got the mini Doge miners, we got the KD boxes and stuff like that. Now, obviously, they're not profitable because the price is way down and the hash rates are way too high based on your power price. This is almost like those, but better because it's only using 65 watts. So we are still seeing profitability here based on all of these predictions. Now, the only thing that would really change this is obviously we see 10,000 miners or something go online, which I don't think we're going to see anytime soon. It's going to be quite some time. Or the price KASPA goes down to zero. So let's just say, you know, let's go 2,000 miners. What does the price? Let's say 1 cent KASPA. That's still profitable. Let's say half a cent KASPA. That's still profitable with 2,000 KS3s online. You know, 001. Okay, we're not profitable anymore. So 001. So let's see. Let's find break-even costs here with 2,000 miners on this thing. 003. We're profitable at 003. KASPA at 0.003 cents is still is 10 cent profit with 2,000 KS3s online. So this thing we'll be able to stay online for quite some time. And if you have free power, it just doesn't matter. Even if you have normal power, you know, I don't know, like 65 watts, you could probably just leave it on and hopefully a bull run hits. But the big thing here is the first 2 months here is the critical time for people that have it. Now, I'm not saying order this thing now because who knows when you're going to end up getting it. I don't know if it's shipping now based on delays and people buying these things. Ice River's legit now. You're getting your miners. Is there going to be a big back order? It's going to take 6 months to get your equipment, and by then the KS3s will be online, and you know it's a totally different situation. But the people who did pre-order these things very, very early, took the risk, they are going to see fairly fast ROIs, and that's good for them. But it's I don't know. I don't know what to say. Trillion Capital doesn't even pay power, so it doesn't matter. He can buy whatever he wants. That's where cheapest matters at that point. If you have free power and you don't care about efficiencies or anything, buy whatever's cheap and just mine the heck away. If you have the infrastructure as well. Infrastructure can get costly, but you run a mining farm like Trillion over there, you know, you got infrastructure. Okay, what do we got here? All my GPUs are currently off. My C11s and CPUs are still mining. I'm in the same type of boat. I got my GPUs off. I don't have a huge GPU farm. I only got like a total of 20 GPUs or something, like nothing major. They're all 3000 series. Now what I did, like even in the last run, I did get a lot of 580s and stuff cheap before the bull run happened. And like I think, what did I get? Like, what was it? I think I got that whole big 12 by 580 rig for like $1,000, and then Ethereum exploded. And what I did there was I used my crypto, bought GPUs, and then I also sold off a lot of the 580s and stuff because GPU prices were exploding. And I pretty much swapped that. I ended up with the same amount of hash rate, but with more efficient hardware. So I sold those off and bought 3060 Ti's and stuff and so on. And I think that's what I'm probably going to do again with moving into the next one, because I do feel the 5000 series next year is going to be like the 3000 series in the 2020-2021 run, because they're coming out just when the bull run's about to start. And everything's kind of delayed. Everyone's going to be like, because we're just going to be coming off this winter here and everything's going to be tailed down. GPU mining is dead. We don't want those. So there should be stock. There should be availability. And then at that point, I might just, well, it's going to be really hard to time, because if GPU, something, say FLUX goes to $1,000 or something crazy, or, you know, something happens there, it's going to take a delay here, but there's going to be a time where you're really going to have to time things correctly to get an increased GPU price, start to going up, and then dump your cards fast, and then try to pick up the 5000 series, because it's all about efficiency with me. And I do feel the 5000 series is going to be a big boost here. That's why I'm skipping the 4000 series personally, waiting for the 5, because NVIDIA even said right when the 4090 released, even though that thing is a beast, probably the best GPU for mining with efficiencies and stuff right now. It's expensive, obviously, but it's also cheaper than when the 3090 released, which is weird. But the 5000 series, NVIDIA said, we're done. We're done. As soon as the 4090 release, they still have to release their other. We're done with the 4000 series. We're moving on to the 5. That's our main focus. We're going to make an amazing GPU. So they're going all in. It could just be a marketing strategy from day one, which probably is. This is NVIDIA. They're just con artists. But, you know, they're going all in on here. So we should see a huge boost in this 5000 series, because they're really trying to do something with the market with this series for some reason. It's just the way it seems. So hopefully it's that good, but I think that's what I plan on doing. Like, I only have like 20 GPUs now. Maybe by the time the bull run hits, I might only have like 8 by selling these ones off and moving to that. But I could either have the same hash rate or more than my current farm, but it'll be a lot more efficient. So that's what I do. I keep maintaining around the same hash, but I move into efficiency. Even though I end up in less cards in it, it's still running around the same type of thing, but more efficient, which means then I can stack more hardware on top of it for less power being used, making my watts per watt of power used more profitable per watt type of thing. So that's the way I kind of do that. I keep moving each generation up. I don't hold my older GPUs and stuff. So that's what my plan is to probably eventually get it all swapped over to 5000 series when that comes in. Now, I'm kind of in a dilemma as well, because I do kind of got to keep a 3070, which I only have one, 3060 Ti and some of these things, because then I still have to test stuff for the channel. But on a farm standpoint, I want to get rid of it all and dump it. So, yeah, what do I do? We'll see. And then Panda, he has about 4,000 of every GPU out ever. So he has lots. But yeah, it'll be interesting. That's what I do, though. I always try to move to the more efficient thing, and I feel 5000 series is probably going to be it's going to be a pretty efficient series, especially just before that bull run hits. But it'll be very interesting to see, you know, if they really move that memory bandwidth up quite a bit. And what is it, GDDR7 or something they're supposed to be using at this point, or whatever it's called, something else maybe. But they're supposed to be upgrading, you know, the speed of the memory is supposed to be there. Obviously their core is going to be a lot stronger, so it's going to, that's the one thing a lot of people had issues with the 4000 is their memory bus speed wasn't really much of an improvement, if it was at all. So the memory coins didn't really see any improvement, while the cores were getting dominated with these 4000 series cards. But you know, the 5000 series should hopefully boost both ends quite a bit, making them a really good all-around card. I have 04. Okay, Panda has 4000 series cards too then. Well, are you planning? You're planning on 5000, so are you in the same boat? Like, are you hearing the same type of things? Like the 5000 should be, and the timing of them should be pretty good with just the cycle of the market in general as well. Is that kind of how you're going too, Panda? Is that your name? Obviously, we have to play it out and see how things do, but that's just how I'm looking at things right now, myself. What we got? Moon has gone Pink Floyd to the did it really just collapse? Let's have a look at that. Did it collapse? Moon, where's Moon? Did Moon just collapse and do nothing? Oh, it is. It's tanking. All right, guys. Hopefully you got your coins. Panda turn. Oh, I know what happened here. Panda, you turned on the L9, didn't you? You just dumped the last hour's worth of blocks. Oh, no, the hash rate didn't go up. Never mind. Well, someone dumped. Rug pull incoming. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, moon is no longer mooned. Mooned is doomed. Skipping 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 done. 40 series is a slap in the face, except the 4090, which is interesting. The 4090, the biggest one of them all, just an absolute beast, and the rest are just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's cheaper. Oh, yeah. Guess what? It still sucks. Dan Ruggs Moon. Yeah, Dan Ruggs Moon coming up. Comedy, what's going on? Q3 2024, maybe 5,000 release date. Yeah, Q3. Yeah, we should. Well, obviously, if they follow everything else, end of third quarter, somewhere in there, end of summer, we'll start seeing the 5090 drop. Be very interesting when that starts happening. Oh yeah, my Duro poker thing. Can I get my stuff? Okay, Duro register. Free chips. Confirm. Oh yes. Okay, so there you go. I'm registered. I'm good to go. I have proof. If your Ashton says I didn't register, you guys seen it live. So registered up. It worked. Good to go. Yeah, my L9 is in the Texas warehouse location. Oh man, the L9's on the way. Can you send the link to the? Oh yeah, I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Let's see here. Here is the documents for the poker tournament. Oh, what's going on? My mouse cursor's all over the place. Gauge. There we go. All right, so I want to actually, where's this thing? I'll check it out. Where are chat commands? Where is this? I quote. I don't know how that works. What's that? I nuke. Oh, that sounds like a bad one. Don't want to use that. I uptime. I don't know if any of these commands work. Let's just see. Let's go. Does this work? Nope, didn't work. Bot's broken. Oh, it worked. But it doesn't have a time. Has been streaming for blank. Thanks a lot, Mr. Stream Element Nothing. Any other commands I can play with? 8-ball doesn't want to work. I'm going to enable it again. I'm going to try this again. I tried to enable this, like... Is this going to work? I don't know if it's going to work. What? Oh, the 8-ball says drop. Oh, okay, guys, we might have... Let's see. We're just going to play with the 8-ball all stream now. 8-ball. Well, crypto pump. see if this thing works. Oh no. Is that bad? Like, nay, that's like no, right? Uh-oh. Guys. Uh-oh. Okay, this is bad. That's German for no. Okay, interesting. 8-ball just denied all our hopes and dreams. I think you guys try it too. Go type in I8ball and ask it a question. I8ball. I don't even know what to ask it. Do you like ASICs? I8ball, do you like ASICs? The 8-ball says, I don't know. Cap. What? Is Red Panda Mining real? 8-ball says, maybe. Maybe. Oh my gosh, that couldn't have worked out any better. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Oh, I guess the 8-ball's working. I've been trying to get that thing to work for like 2 months, and now it finally works. That's so weird. But now no one else is talking. Did it like just shut down the whole stream all of a sudden or something? What's going on here? 8-ball. Will SRB miner ever not report as a virus in Windows? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. 8-ball, who is 8-ball? Well, send me his KS3. What did it say to that? Did it answer that one yet? I don't even know if it answered that one. Oh, okay. Someone asked me a question up here though. Where is it? You going to an Onakoi? Onakoi. What is that? Trillion, what is that? I don't know what Onakoi is. Oh, my throat is clogging up on me though. Oh man, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. I think there's different things you can add to it. I don't know. I'll have to play with this thing some other time. But yeah, 8Ball's working, so that's sweet. Awesome. They're all posting in the RPM conspiracy Discord. Is an Ice River ASICs really Bitmain technology? Maybe. Oh my gosh, this thing is messing with us more than we mess with ourselves. Are you waiting for a preview so you can get clever? At I8Ball. Oh, I don't think you go at I. You just go I8Ball. Nothing before it. Just I8Ball, and then ask your question. Oh my God! If that Discord exists, if that Discord exists, oh man, crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, it messes up. I think you got to go I. Yeah, just your what is it? Exclamation mark 8Ball, and then ask the question. I don't know, Kev. What? I don't know what that one means. Is Dynex using stolen IP for the proof of useful work? Ja. Confirmed. Confirmed. Screenshot that and say the 8Ball confirmed. That's the only thing it actually confirmed out of every question. So that's a legit yes. Oh, screenshot that. That's hilarious. If you had someone in the command, it also fails. Oh, really? Okay, so no at commands when talking to the 8Ball. Anyway, guys, my throat is like clogging up on me. And yeah, so I appreciate everyone for showing up to this. We will be back tomorrow for an AMA, unless I cancel it. I'm just kidding. Hopefully I shouldn't. But we should be all good for tomorrow. But I will see you all in the next one.
Rabid out. Red.